Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris, the live seeded series. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 28. It's the year 2504. And what we're trying to do now is finish the game. Trying to take over the galaxy. That's how we're going to win. So we turned off the end date, the victory date, and now the only way to win is for us and our Federation to conquer all those who oppose us. And I kind of like doing it that way. It's kind of more fun. But we have to take a look first here at peoples. So Ring G is needs to be building some stuff. It's stacked. We put 117 people on it in the blink of an eye. That's why we're so busy building these ring worlds, because it just doesn't take long to build people to. And so exotic gases are something we're short of. So let's do this. Let's put like 3 of those things. Build some more jobs here for these guys. And then Ring I is building research segments. And so this is where we actually can send people, is to this ring world. So we need to send them to Ring I. Ring H is also starting to build people, and they have jobs. Ring J is not built yet. So Ring I and Ring H are where we have to send our peoples. So we'll come down here. We'll do a little bit of this to start the episode, and then we'll figure out where we're going to go next to conquer, who we're going to crush next, because there are currently no wars. And then I'm getting excited to get updated to the next version of the game and do something that's a little bit different. The driven assimilators, kind of like playing the Borg. That's what I've been saying this whole episode that I want to play, is something like that. And I definitely do want to do that. I want to play something of that nature. I want to try to figure out kind of the right style of faction. That's part of the fun of this game, is there's so many different factions, so many different ways you can set your empire up. And so often I see people on things like the Facebook forums saying they're kind of new to the game, and they're like, what's the best thing? What's the strongest thing to play with? It's like, actually, I'm sure somebody would tell you there's a meta game, and it would tell you for min-maxing, this is the strongest thing to play with. But really, it's just finding something that kind of suits your style, how you want to play the game. That's more what it really is, because there's so much variety. You can set species up just so many different ways. Ring I, how are we doing for jobs here? Ring I's got 13 left. So we just move people off. Yeah, so this version of the game here for Live Seeded was 2.62. And there have been some changes since the 2.7s started coming out. So I'm curious to get in there and feel around for that, see what's going on. Let's go to Ring H now. It's got more open jobs. Take care of as many of these as we can. We just got too many unemployed pops, and this is, every time I have to do this now, it just makes it so clear that this is something that should be integrated into the game. That we have to do this at all is a little absurd, that the game doesn't have a way to handle this for us automatically. And you can use the auto-pop migration mod to do it, but then you lose achievements, which is extra lame. And my understanding is that the auto-pop migration mod should work now. I think it's been updated. Can't say definitively because I haven't tried it myself yet. The fact that it disables achievements just is a complete turn-off for me, because it seems like I'm always popping some kind of achievement every time I play through this game. Decline. Let's do this. There's 4 on that planet. But really, is changing pops like this, moving them around, is this what makes this game awesome? That would be my question to Paradox, would be to say, you're watching this video, right, Paradox? This is the first thing I have to do every single episode, is come in here and move pops around because of unemployment. So you think this is a good thing for the game to do? I'm puzzled by that. Puzzled why you think anybody would want to actually spend their time doing this as something that was supposed to be fun. Because the fun parts are expanding your empire and going to war and crushing your enemies and hearing the lamentations of their women. But instead, for us, it's, hey, let's move some people around. Okay, now we have, now they need some jobs. Okay, so they're going to get a little instability here for a little while. So we're going to give them a precinct house and tell them, move that to the top of the list. Build a commercial zone or 2. Alright. Took care of some of it. Do we have anywhere else that we can actually move some people? We have a couple of different jobs here in Ring E and such. Hab Z needs some. We can put them on Ring G. There's 5 jobs there, and there's 5 jobs here. 4 jobs that needed to be moved around. We just want to get them off of the planets that are having the biggest problem. Get those unemployed pops off and get them working. Put them to work. This planet says, yeah, I got one of these people. We'll get you on a ring world, buddy. Your supervisor, your specialist who's doing nothing. Unemployed specialist. Yes, I know all about the stability problems. It's okay. Alright, and we can resettle you folks. Let's see. Where would be a good spot to spin you? Ring F. Alright, what is this? Peace offer. The Boki Hive has made peace with the Republic of Yihim. And we know that the Freebos Pachu, they're the ones who don't like us the most. And then the Ermitharian Cartel, they're our vassal. They are our subject. We have 2 subjects now. We have them, and we also have the United Half Stakashi Empire. So, let's see. To integrate them is going to be 2507, so it's 3 years away. So yeah, we have some integration to do, which means we need to keep working on making sure we have plenty of empire sprawl. Just because when those people come online, it's going to be a big deal. We also need to make sure that we start getting into the plus for consumer goods, because the people are going to need it. Our fleets are moving around back home, because that war is over. We got that subject, and now we just need to get to the point where we can integrate them. So let's take care of some of these other planets, like this one, and say, what is it? We can raise up some facilities here to provide more jobs. This one is just a giant refinery world, and we've established that exotic gases are what we're short of. Yep. So more jobs here. We're going to need all this space. You people... Oh, don't raise that up. Darn it. I keep pressing that. Replace that with more administrative offices. Here we go. This is going to be great. This is civilian industries. And on this planet, that's just what we're going to do. I'm not even going to worry about refineries on this planet. What we are going to worry about is space for our people to grow. So let's do this. Let's start sending some people here to this planet. This is going to be Pothria. Yeah, we want to send people to Pothria because they're I don't need any of these gene clinics now. Our empire's growing far faster than we can handle, so we need to move people around instead. Oh look, this planet's got a whole bunch of extra people. Look at this. It's got 81 housing. Oh, because of these special sky domes that they bought. We don't need all these sky domes, do we? Nope. So these are planets we took over from enemies. This one we can resettle those 2 people to somewhere else. Like ring F. Get our worlds looking kind of nice here. These habitats, they run out of housing, so there's not much else we can do there.
Another day, another scientific breakthrough.
Really wish that we could put housing on those. Oh yeah, we have loads of money. Let's spend some of it. And we have, I think we still have Ring World being constructed down here. Yep, we got that one. What's he doing? Is he building a Ring World? He is. So we got those 2 going on right now, which is fantastic. This is
research concluded.
Heavy research planet here. Shields. This planet. What were we gonna do with this one? I had it down as a G for Gaia World. It got transformed. The thing we're really short on is civilian industry, so we're going to be building those. So we will build this as, let's get our designators on there. We're going to build it as, yeah, the G needs to be like this. It's a Gaia world, and then it's going to be civilian and mining, so we know what it's doing. T's for the tomb world. So yeah, that's one of the things we were doing last couple episodes, is going in here and saying all these need to be Gaia worlds. This is a tomb world. That way we know for moving pops around. We know where we can move people. This is an ocean world. We're going to terraform that to a Gaia world, and we'll change the designator on it. This planet is a desert world. We'll terraform it. Since we have all this money. This one is a Savannah world. So if we have all Gaia worlds in our empire, then we can move pops between planets and not just to ring worlds when we're trying to take care of unemployment, and we don't care because we know every single world is the best world we can possibly have. So I like that. This is a desert world. We'll do that one. We'll just get them all done.
Initial colonization phase.
Hey, cool. So let's go up here. What do we have? That's for this ring world up here, ring J. So ring J is ready to go. Research ring world. Just do research segment, city segment, and then the rest become research segments. Okay. Terror. After a period of mounting tension, the unrest on ring H has resulted in terrorist action. Ooh. Really? Oh well, it's gonna get taken care of. They got their jobs and stuff coming. They're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine. Oh, they need commercial zones. Yeah. Put those up there because that give them amenities. They'll make them happier, and then they won't be. Then we won't have to enact martial law. Excellent.
Research concluded.
More research. Admin capacity. Let's keep plugging away with that. Have W. Well, let's give you some more jobs then, even though you're going to run out of housing. Ring world construction. Excellent. That was right there. That's the frame. Excellent. Here on this hab. Let's do this. You got some destroyed, didn't you? Demolish that. Exotic gas refineries. Demolish those. guys are stuck there. Oh yeah, squid launcher. So we're making all those up because we need all those jobs, and it's gonna make us short a few things, but we can start buying it. What is this? Orlub station? Downgrade that. We don't need that there. What is this station over here? Oh yeah. It's
Research concluded.
more research, just quickly done. So quick. And we were making Gaia worlds, and I'm thinking, oh, we're spending so much money so fast, but nope, it just very quickly we're making so much money so fast now. It's really nice. So one thing we're going to want to do is we have plenty of room now to make more fleets. How many worlds do we have that don't have a designator? That's a tomb world, so we just want to put the designator on it. And this is a desert world, so it can actually be transformed. Because happy, productive people are good. This is an arid world. Not anymore. People are going to be so happy that they live on these nice planets. Tixash, continental world. Change you over. Okay, what else? That's it. All of our worlds are done. So now, let's start looking at making another fleet here. What do we have? We have the. Do we have the bones for a new fleet?
Research concluded.
We have this 10th fleet that got started. Gonna go through these guys and tell them to get well. Okay, so this fleet. This is the 10th fleet. Let's go in there and check it out. And fleet manager, it's just it's a Titan. So let's add some things to it. Megas, lances, arcs. Okay, then we're going to add point defense, couple of destroyer point defense, and a bunch of corvettes. Bunch of corvettes to kind of act as a screen. Okay, go. That drained us. So we'll get another fleet going. Let's see. The Awoken wishes to invite the Boki Hive into the Federation. Sure, we'll vote yes. Because that's the whole point of this, is to win by having the largest, by conquering the whole galaxy. And so I don't care if it's by strength of arms or just by people coming into our Federation. Ring world frame complete. Is that, where was that one at? I should have looked, because that frame just got complete. Where was that other frame? Oh, I wish I'd have been paying attention. Okay. I'll have to look at that again. Darn. Stokashi Trade Union joined the Pan-Galactic Federation. Okay. You can see all of our mega structures over here. What is in this one? This is a ring world. This is our first one. Ring A, B, C. There's this down here. This is a sentry array. Strategic Coordination Center. I should be able to find it by going to construction ships. So there's that one. We know that one's being worked on. And that one is being worked on. And that one, he didn't just build a ring world there, did he? No. And that one And he didn't just build a ring world there, did he? No. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that message came from. Oh well. So we got lots of fleets. This fleet is upgrading. Everybody's upgrading because they're at the mega shipyard. So what we're at here is this. The Emertherian cartel we took over. And at 2507 we'll be able to integrate one of our subjects. But the Free Bos Pachu, who are they at the Pan-Galactic Concord? The Free Bos Pachu, the Republic of Ehim, and the Stakashi Trade Union. Stakashi Trade Union. Okay, ruthless capitalists. Wow. And they're over here, aren't they? Yeah, they are. They got some space over here. How much total space do they have? They have 10 planets. They're in the Overhaul system and the Trappist system and the Vulcan system. So they are at Trappist, Vulcan. This is it. This is the whole Stakashi Trade Union. We should take them over next. I think that would be... Oh, what was that? The vote that I didn't even get a vote on. What was that for? What was that nonsense for? Yeah, so we should try taking them over next. That would be really good. What are you missing here? Oh, you guys need this. You need the precinct houses. Build those first. You'll be happier. The inability of some local spiritual leaders on Ring I to even begin to calm the rampant unrest in the colonies led to the populace taking a more rational view of the material realm they inhabit. Unrest. Yes, well.
Research concluded.
We'll take care of that. Kind of. Ring I says, hey, we got a bunch of people here. We got jobs. We got unrest. Okay, we'll take care of it. We're going to do this. We're going to give you precinct houses. We're going to give you amenities because you need them. And we'll start shuffling people your way again. Ring H. So I don't have anybody going to these jobs. I know. You will. Let's just do martial law there for a little bit. Let's do the same thing on Ring I. It's kind of... It's one of those things you just gotta do.
Research concluded.
Let's give them all the amenities we can. Distribute luxury good. We already have that on there, so. And boink. Still short exotic gases. We're gonna have to
research
make
concluded.
up for that. How quickly that gets done. Jeez. Shield hit points have surpassed energy weapon attack speed and energy weapon damage. Time to get you all caught up together. As unemployment runs rampant through our empire again.
Construction project concluded.
Yes, we'll take over Stakashi Trade Union. Who is the Emertherian cartel? When can we integrate them? They're the ones we just defeated, right? So they're not going to be done for 2515. United Half Stakashi Autocracy. When can we do them? It's sometime in 27. Integrate subject. Alright, a little editing there because sneezes like to happen, and my new fancy microphone doesn't have a mute button, so I have to edit it out. It's just a
research concluded.
Pain. Pain, pain, pain. Alright. Oh my goodness, you need lots more jobs, don't you? And you definitely don't need any more robots.
Research concluded.
On top of it, who died? A governor has died at the age of 191 on this planet. This is in Hawkeye. Let's go there real quick. Which system is this? Hawkeye up here. So Hawkeye, where is Hawkeye? Hawkeye's here. What does it have? It has mining, and mining. Okay. Mining, and mining. Well, let's see if we can find someone to help you with that. Not research, since that's not what we're doing. Minerals from jobs. Perfect. And leader lifespan and leader experience gain. Great. So let's do that. And what is this? This resolution has passed. 5-year plans. That's our federation. This is repeal moderate research sanctions. No. 250709 is when we can do it, so we're 5 months away from being able to do it. Corovan, go to Corovan. What do you have? Oh, because you just, yeah, you're like, I'm really unhappy. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Place that with the city. That might take care of some of your problems.
Research concluded.
Integration is going to begin soon. And then we'll have to do another round of move people to ring worlds. Oh, because the ring worlds now have so many jobs, it's going to be fantastic. Yes, it's a deal. Gosh darn it. Quit doing that. Mouse not grabbing things. And what do we got here? Terraforming. Oh, great. Fantastic. That's what I wanted to see. Some really good stuff there. I'll get this done. Again. Because these guys have all the jobs and we got to get them moved. And if we can bite off a little bit more unemployment, we give ourselves a little more time before it hits us again. So that's why it's really nice to have lots of clerks. Because what I'm doing by pressing clerk is I'm taking care of the unemployed person, because the unemployed person on that planet then automatically becomes employed. And the reason I like to do clerks then is because I can grab multiples of these. So that gives the planet room to grow before unemployment hits again. So if I move, if there's only one unemployed person on the planet, but I move 4 clerks, that means it can fill 2 jobs before there starts to be unemployment again. Before I have to address this, I'm trying to buy myself time by doing it this way. That is the goal, anyway. And since all my planets are the same now, they're Gaia worlds, or they're ring worlds, it's an unemployed ruler. Then it doesn't matter what the species is, because they're all going to be equally happy. Clerks. And there's just tons of unemployment, isn't there? Just so much of it. How this is not a default part of the game, I still don't understand. Just move these pops around automatically. And it should be really easy. That's the cool thing about the person who wrote the mod that does automatic pop migration, is they did that. Their code does the math. It sits there and figures out, well, in order to move a population, you have a policy set that I can only move them towards a planet where their habitability is 80% or greater. So sometimes pops don't move, and it's because your policies are set such that they're not going to move them because they don't meet the criteria. But then when the criteria is met, oh, yep, here it goes. It just automatically moves them. And that's how it should be. Ring H, H-I-J. Spread some more of these pops around. Because here it is. What are we, 30 minutes into this video now? Longer? 30 minutes into this video, and I've already had to do this twice. So, this is what people talk about. I understand this is why people try to set up sectors and automation, because they don't want to do this. They don't want to have to deal with their planets building stuff. They don't want to have to deal with this garbage. I don't know how much having sectors and automation turned on actually handles unemployment, though. I'm not sure it does at all. So, I think you still might get kind of screwed there. But at any rate, because look, by the time you get to this stage of the game with this many planets, you're really managing a lot of planets and a lot of unemployment. And as a lot of people have said, I don't understand this. My brain isn't working correctly, but what I gather from the people on the Facebook forums and stuff is that the vast majority of people play on the biggest map with 1,000 stars. And I gather that because, first of all, they complain about endgame lag endlessly. And that's going to happen if you're playing on the biggest map. But also then when anybody ever starts a poll and says, what do you guys play with? What are your settings? Invariably, as I go down through and look at the examples, everybody's playing with 1,000 stars. And I'm thinking, even on 600 stars or 800 stars, this is a lot of planets to manage at the end, and we haven't even taken over the whole galaxy yet. It's just, it gets me. That really gets me to think about that. 1,000 stars, and if you were playing a species where you actually had to take over the whole, if you were determined exterminators or something, and you were going to take over the whole map, and that's just a lot of planets to manage. So I gotta think somewhere along the way here there's maybe a slightly better way to do things. Change of heart. As our expansion on Ring H has stabilized, certain individuals have begun to move away from our view of the world. A group of spiritualists have begun to peacefully propagate. They are no threat to our pursuits. They won't be, because what we're gonna do, let's see, we're gonna make sure we have our edict up. We can start integration soon. Let's make sure we have hearts and minds active. Ambition, we do. Okay, so I'm not so worried about that. Education campaign, yeah, we should always have that going. And if you're saying, oh, why don't you turn recycling campaign on because of this? Because it gives me a false sense of how good that number is. And I want it to work on its own. Altogether, Ring J is reportedly
Research concluded.
having problems. Yes, it's going to. So you're building those research segments. We're going to build 2 commercial zones for you. Then we're going to build precinct houses. Just going to do those things. In fact, you can do that. Build those, and we'll turn martial law on.
Research concluded.
We'll give you some luxury goods. We'll declare martial law. And then we'll go try to integrate. United Half Stakashi Trade Union, they can do it. Integrate subject cost us 10 years. It's going to cost us a bunch of influence. It's fine, because we're earning a lot of influence. So. There we go. Subject number 1 integration has begun. the meantime, oh, what is this? Declare war. The Silicon against the Stakashi trade union. Yes, we know we want to do that. So we're going to do...
A declaration of war has been announced.
And what I want to do is get my good ships, the good ship Lollipop, over here. And then here's the easy way to do this. Let's just scroll down through here and grab our fleets. Grab our good fleets. Right there. And a couple more. Maybe. I'm not sure we're going to need all of them. And what is this? This is the 17th fleet. What are you? You're also a Titan that got left off by yourself. Okay, well, we can't have that. Point defense, and let's just skip everything else and go straight to there. Oh, let's see, let's do fewer of those then, because I want some of these guys. Alright, gentlemen, make that the 17th fleet, get that ready to go. Alright, we'll go after the Stakashi Trade Union now. The question is, who's got claims? Oh, they claim... Oh, so we could claim these. Who is this? Silicon Manifold. Who grabbed this? Claim. Can't really see that, can we? We could get this, though. Oh, and did we already have these claims? We did. Trappist. We already had these current claims. And this claim, strongest claimer is the Silicon Manifold here in Trappist. But we would get this chunk right here. I'm happy with that. That works for me. That gives me something to look forward to. Let's go. Let's go make it happen. So, gentlemen, we're going to go in there with our all-powerful dudes. Transport ship, there's 19k. Why don't you move to right there? We're going to help take this over. This should go really quickly for them. Now, the question is, who else do we have here? Yeah, we have some fools over here. Got some fool brothers over there. So what we'll do is have you move there. I could grab some of this free Bos Pachu land with claims, but it would be very expensive to do. It's still a pretty fair idea. Let's get the 9th fleet right here. Let's get the 6th fleet right here. Let's get the 5th fleet up here. That way we can take care of any stuff, any funny business over there. Stick one of these fleets and put them over here. That should ward us really well against too much else going on. So what do we have here? Yep, this is what I wanted. So we're going to take... We got all of our members here. Nobody else is moving, right? Good. Okay. You guys, let's go into here. What is this? This is terraforming. This been completed.
Hostile engagement protocols.
Okay, where is that hostile engagement protocol? The 5th fleet is right there. Okay, yeah, kill that. That'd be great.
Striking hostile station.
Taking care of his transport ship. Here comes a big fleet in.
Evading hostiles.
And their fleet just got chewed. So that's great. So now I'm very well protected here, and if they want to come attack with that fleet of 17,000, 18,000, that would not go well for them. So, good for us. Good for us, boys. Why don't you come up here and do this? I may have to send another fleet over here to start grabbing all of this. Could be very easily done. I'm going to take one fleet here after he repairs.
Research concluded.
After he repaired, let's get all these ships repaired. Good, excellent, good job, boys. Okay, so you're gonna head up there, take that. The other fleet, I want you to come down here and take this. What do they have? They don't have much. Go do that. Who is here? Silicon Man. How come we can't just go through that space? Who's not moving? You're moving. You're moving. Why aren't you guys moving to here? You're going all the way around. Why are we going all the way around? Silicon Manifold is part of our team. I don't understand.
Striking hostile station.
Where's that happening? Here they come. Look at our boys. Easily taking over stations. That part is cake.
Spaceport sustaining damage.
Let's just run around and grab all of this. Do that. We'll create a menace over there. Gentlemen, come over here and take this. There's a bunch of planets over here. This would be a great system for us to have. How many armies? Yeah, I don't think any of their planets are going to be a problem with the armies. 909, 214, 1180. We're going to crush these guys really well, so we'll just do that. In fact, let's just get the next transport as well. It's got 15K.
Research concluded.
Let's land it there. Admin capacity takes 9 months. Wow. We have some research moving. Okay, you did good. Move here. We'll take these guys as fast as we can. This can now be colonized. Habitable section. It says that, but what is it? This is a ring world. And ring IJK. So ring K. Ring K. Colonize this. What? The peoples. Colonize them with our peoples. To start with. Right there. Ring K. That works. Order restored, and that keeps going on and on and on and on the whole game. And I think it might be a good idea to just get all of our transports over here.
Commencing planetary incursion initiative.
That's what I wanted to hear. Let's take that. I like that my alliance, my federation has the same bright idea, which is let's go crush these guys. They got lots of planets in there. That's going to be a great system for us. Great system. This guy going on over here being busy, which is super. I'm gonna just start buying a bit more of this. I mean,
planetary incursion initiative successful.
So that we might as well.
Commencing planetary incursion initiative. Research concluded.
Let's see, there's so many planets here. How many planets are there? Jeez, there's a bunch. There's like 6 there. It's kind of amazing. It's a busy place. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 6 planets there.
Commencing planetary incursion initiative.
They can't be happy about that. There's debris. Wow, really? there's debris there. Let's get this science ship on it. And how are we doing over here? Exotic gases are starting to catch up, but they're not doing great. Do we have another HAB-W? You get a real housing problem there. Not sure what to do about that. Oh, look, this. This one, IF. What do we got here? Don't do that. I don't want a cryo revitalization center. You're unnecessary. Yeah, all those cryo revitalization centers are unnecessary. Don't need them. No, you have a leader who's unemployed. He'll figure it out. Okay. Any of these other ones? We just got to get them on the ring worlds is what we have to do. So ring E, F, these guys are pretty much done. So on ring G, this place, yeah, I know you guys just need to actually do those jobs. But even so, we can alleviate some of that with the Holo Theater specifically. And then let's just get 2 exotic gas refineries, 2 synthetic crystal plants, and 2 chemical plants, and that kind of, that's how we're going to kind of do those. Holo Theaters, if I could remember my alphabet. Put those guys up there, same thing. Holo Theaters. Exotic gas. Perfect. Get all those up there. Those ring worlds come in really handy for all of that. Those resources. Yes.
Planetary incursion initiative.
Stakashi Trade Union is going to be quickly taken over. Very, very quickly. We don't have an army going on here, do we? No. Good. Okay. We'll do all of these planets, and then we'll help out with the rest if they don't already have them done. And then
commencing planetary incursion initiative.
The war should go well for our side, our faction, our federation. Up here, we just need to protect our interests in this small area. Rebels of the Silicon Manifold. Wow, that's funny.
Planetary incursion initiative successful. Commencing planetary incursion initiative.
Excellent.
Research concluded.
Oh, and we're at 904 influence now.
Planetary incursion initiative successful.
Some of it we need to save because we're doing the integration, but we're also earning fairly quickly. So you guys can't get there, it says. Why can't we go through the Silicon Manifold? I don't understand that. Gateway. We're about to crush this.
Planetary incursion.
Okay, so we have all the planets in that system. That system is ours now. There's planets over here. Do you guys have those yet? No. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna help you out. We're gonna send one group over there.
Research concluded.
To get that for you, and it's gonna go straight there, it looks like. It's like, I want it to go to Trappist and it won't because I think it's trying to use this gateway. I'm not sure what it's trying to do. It should just be able to roll. Should just be able to send this guy right here and then you should be able to send them down there.
Initial colonization phase commencing.
Excellent. That's our ring world. This planet says I am done. You should resettle my unemployed pops somewhere more productive. Okay, then we will. Now that you're here, come down here and start taking these planets. Get them. Help these guys out. Help them win their war as quickly as possible. Because that would be good for them and us. And so, who knows how quickly that war is going to go. So while we're here, and since we're cranking up the influence really fast, even though we're paying for integration, let's grab as much of this as we can. Okay, make those claims. Because we want to walk away with as much of the free Bos Pachu as possible. Especially because they've been such a pain. Thorn in our sides. So you did this. So is there anybody else left up here? Nope, that's it. Okay. And they've got the claim on that, so that's fine. So I wonder if they'll be able to... They can settle status quo anytime. It's just a matter of... Do they want to do it? When do they want to do it? Probably after we get all these planets.
Planetary incursion initiative.
Good job. Let's go get the other one then. Get that planet, that planet, Groro. And then there's this one down here. Freshak. So... as we go conquer those... What is this over here? This is the
incursion initiative.
What is that? What's over here? Unsurveyed system? That might be that fortress thing or something, isn't it? Let's see. Let's go look. Yeah, it's the enigmatic fortress. We should go over there and do that eventually.
Planetary incursion initiative successful.
What else came off? Research grants, edicts came off. Research grants. Oh, and we can't put them back on because they're influenced. That's fine. We want to save our influence to make more claims against the free Bos Pachu. You guys conquered that. That's good. Come down here and get the last one. Freshak. How many people are on Freshak? 695. You're about to take that over. They're going to be happy with that. That may be...
Research concluded.
That may be the end of the war. Now, it depends. The computer...
Commencing planetary incursion
handles
initiative.
things a little bit differently. We need more for that. Okay. So claims wars kind of stink that way. It's just so costly to make these claims. And there used to be... Isn't there... There's not. I thought there used to be research to make war claims less expensive. There might be. It just might be. I don't think there's a repeatable for it. Is the thing. So.
Planetary incursion initiative.
Valorum. There's some punks coming over here. She's probably gonna get ready to take that on. Why don't you do the same thing? Go over there. Okay, so did we do it? Have we grabbed everything out of the system? Have we helped with all the planets? Yes, that's taken over. That one's taken over. That one's taken over. And that one's taken over. Okay, gentlemen. You guys can end your war anytime. It's just a matter of... when do you want to do it? When do you want to put an end to it?
Research concluded.
The only other thing we can do then is start actively attacking the other factions like these guys up here.
Shipwreck studied. Faster.
So what do they have up here? 20,000. Yeah. So they're going to come over here, and that's exactly what they're going to start doing. We could take this. Jap. What's our claims look like over here? This would cost us still a lot. Still a lot. It'd be nice to get a couple of these planets like that one and that one. And it'd be nice to get that space right there. Are you guys getting ready to motor over there? Just do it then. Just do it then. Oh, and we have handled consumer goods. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it maxed out like that. Here go my fleets. They're gonna come in here and crush these guys.
Research concluded.
You and your puny fleet. No match for us. Yeah, I think we have enough consumer goods, hopefully, to handle the influx that we're going to get. Ring world frame completed in the Sheraton system. Okay, in the Sheraton system. Let's find that. Sheraton. Where is that at? Right there. Great. Get it going. Okay, cool. And what are you doing over here? Completed ring world session. Complete that. Excellent. And what are you? You're not doing anything. You know what you need to do? You need to grab... You need to grab this trade from here. What's Valorum Prime doing? It's got a shipyard, but we don't use it as a shipyard anymore. If we grab trade, we need 1, 2, 3. So do that. Grab 1, 2, 3. Let's grab that. I'm not even worried about this being a shipyard anymore. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Okay. Hey, research. Hey, timed project. Where is this? Debris in JOP. In the JOP system. Okay, where's our science ship? Make your way here. And since we have loads... Oh, look. There's someone came over there to pick a fight. That just makes their stuff even... Makes that number move even more. Why don't you come here so that you can help repair this fleet? Jop. Why don't you start going and taking things from them, because that'll speed this up. Because right now you can see we're at war exhaustion, 54% for them. Every time they lose a battle, lose a ship, lose a system, they start to see the errors of their ways, and it moves the needle a little bit. That's all we really have to do, is just keep moving the needle. Until it's done. And this is going to be an hour. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop this episode here. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Except for the population management part. But this is cool. We're getting... I like that our federation was like, oh, let's go take these guys, because we had just talked about doing this at the beginning of the episode. We have to keep doing that. Grab and integrate, claim and integrate, grab, until we conquer the whole galaxy. Until it's just our federation. I like that. All right, folks, thanks for hanging out with me. As always, if you guys dig the episode, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, subscribe. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below. And if you want to support the channel financially, my Patreon's listed down below. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.